Hello, and welcome to Core, a friendly SMP with me and some friends. Well, they kind of just accept me. I'm the old guy. Look in the eyes. Alright, this sucks. Let's try again. Maybe I should stand in front of a build that's mine. Oh, where are we going? Hello. I'm gonna try not to die in my intro on Core. I don't really have any clue what I'm going to do today. But I'll probably just show you around some of my things. So let's go. This is our shopping district, the Mushroom Island. Little nether portal headed to for quick travel getting here. And this is kind of, I don't know what to say about that. It's interesting. I'm gonna say it's really good. I'll cut this out, don't worry. Whee! Okay, so this is a shopping district, and there's some nice little builds around here. A lot of talented people on the server. I'm probably the least, but that's fine. This is my first little shop. It's called Ice is Nice, a tidy whitey company. A tidy whitey company? What are we talking about? Well, boop, boop, boop. That's why. Yep, I roll around in my underwear. And those are my movies. Okay, so let's just check and see what we're selling and if we made any profits. This is packed ice. No. Icicles, also known as N-rods. Nope. Magic lights. Magic crystals. No. Snow cones? Snow? Nobody buys snow. Ice boxes? And nope. Okay. Well, anyway, I made it look like an igloo, and there's some ice cubes kind of outside and textured it a little bit. Yeah, I probably need to do a little more work on the surrounding, but we'll head over here and let's take a look at my second shop, Lucy's Redstone Store. It's like you're descending to hell. Oh, fire and chains and lava. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see. The weekly special, we're selling Elytra. 10 diamonds each, and nobody wants them. Maybe I should enchant them, but I don't have villagers yet. Well, sort of a lie. I have villagers. I haven't set them up for anything yet. I'm technically just breeding them at the moment in my massive balls. We'll talk more about that in a second. Hello again. Welcome to True Hell, the Nether. I actually like the Nether. Some people get scared of it. I don't know. Maybe I was when I first started playing the game. But, once you learn how to survive and you get gooder, it's not a thing. It's, whatever. Not a big deal. You own it like a boss. I kind of like the fire, and I enjoy it. It's comfy. I like flying through the Nether. Where's my bow? Well, we'll kill you like this then. No biggie. Couple tears. Okay. This is, let's see, see, where were we? We were at the... Well, this is the end portal. I can never find this thing for some reason. I just got really lucky just now. What is that? I don't know what that goes to. There's a bird. There's totally a parrot in the nether. You don't belong here, sir. Anyway, what was I saying? Alright, so that leads to the end portal, which I can never find in the overworld. Am I seeing? What is that? Oh, okay. I thought that was a name tag. And I was like, who's down there? It's just the lava, the way it looks. So. Anyway. Okay. Beyonder's portal. If you follow the sea lanterns that I sort of haphazardly put around, it'll take you to my base. Whee! Which I need to make a safer way, but for now, this works. This is my portal. And I'll show you the big balls. Okay. Big ball time. So currently there's only 1.5 big balls. Da 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 da. Boom 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 boom. Yes, it's a giant 31 block in diameter solid copper, not solid, excuse me, I misspoke. It's a copper block ball. That is close to halfway done on the second ball. There will be a third, fourth, and fifth ball. Why? Why the big balls? Why is Brad obsessed with big balls? I'm not, but I'm making a giant Newton's cradle as my mega base. So this will be the base structure, and some support poles, and I will have this ball over here will be in motion. These 4 over here will be sitting there. If you don't know what a Newton's cradle is, what have you been doing with your life? It's really just one of the coolest physics little desk paperweight thingamajiggies ever made. Really, you should reevaluate your life. Or maybe I'll put a picture of one on the screen just so you kind of know what's going on. Also, don't pay attention to any of these holographic blocks. I'm using Lightmatica, and I'm pretty new to Lightmatica, but making these big spheres is not really easy. Lightmatica helps a whole lot. And I had it orientated correctly, and I can't figure out how to rotate it back, so the balls are the balls. They are symmetrical, so it doesn't matter what direction they're facing or anything. So I basically just, it's going off like as if it's trying to have me build it in that way, but this is the configuration I'm using. As you can see, I've already I've done a lot of work on the thing. I'm pretty much can't talk. Pretty much almost done. I still need to put a floor layer. And by the way, my base is going to be like in the foundation here. Yeah. So I'm going to have a lot of base room storage, some farms and things under there. Actually going to have some things inside the balls as well. In fact, I'm kind of going all over here, but I can go show you what I got going on here already. Not this one in particular, I'm still building, but there's a track. Where does it lead, you might ask? Right into, or technically out of, the first ball, the mega ball. Let's go. Oh, hello. Oh, what do we got? It's, hold on, I have to, excuse me, but I don't have ender pearls right now, so, or a ladder. This is just how I get in and out, okay? Alright. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Wee! Woo! Okay, we're good. It's a villager breeder. Logical Geek Boy design. I kind of tweaked it a little bit because, yeah, I built it a little high, and let's see. I'll show you. I built it a little high up in the air, and so there wasn't enough like room. I had this symmetrically right in the middle. There wasn't enough room where the beds here would have headspace above them, and so the breeder wasn't working. So I had to move it. No big deal, but just that's why I had to change. If you ever look up Logical Geek Boy's design, it just comes straight out into that little reservoir where it collects the villagers. I have a few villager boys in there right now. I had to modify just the come back. No, come back next. I had to modify the orientation a little bit. That's all. Let's see, that ought to be good enough. I'll just kind of show you the quick design. Yeah, so basically it's a 9 by 9 crop field, all carrots. One of these guys took the profession here, the composter. So he's a farmer, and the other guy, he's just there to, facilitate the breeding. And they'll share. He farms the carrots and replants whatever's left over. He fills up his inventory. He shares with this guy, and they make little babies. The babies, because of these two trapdoors here, mobs think they can path over the trapdoor even if it's open. They see the bed. The babies want to jump on the bed, so they, whoops, a bed, and then they walk over here, immediately plummet down into this water source. They're shoved over in the current and around here. I missed. Maybe I'll cut that out. Do 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 do. Here we go. Okay. So they try to pathfind over those doors here. Yeah, before I had this thing shoved over here, the beds were underneath here, so there was only one air block above, and I think they needed two, so they weren't breeding. So I basically just moved the whole thing over a couple blocks. The babies fall in. Let's get back to this. Babies fall in, get pushed over here, and as you can see, they get stuck right here temporarily on this wall block, which is technically a wall block is a block and a half tall. So there's 2 gaps of blocks. This is hard to see, it's glass. But there's basically the block they're on, this one, and one more, and then a water source. So when they're standing on this block, they're only 1 block tall. The block puts them 1.5 tall, but they don't touch this water source. When they grow up, they're now 2 blocks tall, and they're standing on the half block, or the 1.5 block, whatever. So they're 2.5 blocks tall, which means their head touches this 3rd block of water, and they swim up, and then the current pushes them over, and then you get grown-up villagers in this tank. That's weird. You guys, you might want to get a room. So, they're shuffled over, and then they're just ready to be picked up on a minecart, which I have a little quick minecart dispenser dealy-majeely there. Yep. And it picks one up out the corner and takes them wherever I want them to go, which currently is nowhere, but let's go back and I'll show you what my plan is for the next part. Down a hole. So, I'm planning on taking a few of them over here and making an iron farm inside this second ball. So, I'm going to have it sitting where, right in the middle, that middle block, that's the middle block. Right in the middle somewhere, there's the zombie scaring the villagers. I'm trying to work out if I can put 3 villagers on each side of this, if they're farther enough distance away that they will all spawn golems. And if so, that means I could have a 4 times rate iron farm in here. I'm figuring the golems will spawn out here somewhere, track the zombie. I'm going to actually probably raise like a subfloor in here so that when they fall, into the killing, happy fun sauce pit, I'll have the iron just kind of like fall at the bottom, and maybe I'll have a hopper down there to collect the iron. I'll just put some water streams and a fence gate or something here. But I want to have it, yeah, I think I want to, I don't know, I'm still working that out. I think, obviously I'm not revolutionizing or designing my own iron farm. There's videos on these things everywhere, but I kind of want to just, make something a little custom, fit in my own way. I can only get away with 2, because I think they have to be, I'll have to review, but I think 15 or 16 blocks away from each other. So if this thing's 31 blocks in diameter, the center point's going to be 17 blocks from the edge. Of course, there's a couple blocks here. So I think if I have like 3 villagers over here and 3 villagers over here, I think that will work. But I think if I put 3 over there, then these 3 will be too close and probably share, I don't really know what the terminology is, but a golem pool or whatever. Like they'll only each be able to spawn 1 golem together. So I think if I put 4, it might be too many. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna work it out. Anyway, that'll be a future project. All right, let me cut here, and I'll show you. I don't know. We'll talk about something else. Be back. Okay, so back on ground level here of the base. You can see the majesty that is my balls. There will be more than 2. Don't get any funny ideas. We've discussed that previously. So you might ask yourself, damn, Brad, why copper? I mean, there's a lot of copper around the world. I mean, you can find it, fairly easily. But just to give you an idea, how much copper one of these takes, these little mini Death Stars. It took me 2 shulkerfuls, almost 2 shulkerfuls of iron, of stacks of copper blocks, to make 1 ball. So I've basically gone through about 3 shulkers of copper blocks to make 1.5 balls, and I've got 3.5 to go. Well, if you're gonna do something, you might as well do something pretty epic. So I figured copper would be kind of neat, and it's not so hard to get, but I'm doing a lot of copper mining to get all this copper. So I'll probably actually add some footage of me collecting copper. It takes a while, but it's fine. There's 2 ways I've found to do it. 3 ways. I'm not the bravest soul. I don't really enjoy caving. It kind of gives me, I don't know, panic attack? Not really. Not a panic attack. No. But I can handle my own. I just don't like being crept up on by, creepy blowing up things. That kind of annoys me. I don't know. It just feels unsafe. But maybe we'll do that anyway. It'll be kind of fun. So that's one way, going caving. I don't really like caving so much. So what I was doing is, this is takes some getting used to. But what I was doing is flying around. Whoops, not that one. This one. Flying around and looking for rocky shores. Oh, God. Looking for rocky, like the stony shores that there's usually a bunch of copper like along it, but it's not. You don't really get a whole lot. It's not great. It takes a long time, and I need a lot of copper. So, let me actually turn this thing off. Hold on. There we go. That's better. These things, as I was saying, take up a lot of copper, and the stone shore area method doesn't really produce a whole lot of copper. I think I need to eat. So Method 2 is obviously going caving. We've discussed that. I'm not really wild about it. But you know, it's actually you can get a lot of copper caving. The other one I've been doing is just kind of like branch mining, and branch mining works pretty well. In fact, I found a copper vein a couple days ago, which gave me enough copper to do this whole half of a ball. So I got about a shulker worth of copper blocks from one of those veins. Let me sleep here. Okay, so yeah, um, you know, I've been considering making a copper farm, but I just haven't. I do have villagers now, so I can have like the target copper, whatever. I don't know. What is this block doing here? Boop. Okay. Yeah, I can make a copper farm, but I don't know. I need to really. I just haven't really felt like it, so I've just been caving and things. In fact, let me put some stuff away, and maybe we'll just cut to some footage of me caving. All right, guys. So, as I stated, oh man, look at that copper. I want it. Oh, look at all that copper. Look, copper. Okay. Uh, yeah, you know, actually, me and Beyonder, he accompanied me over here. He likes to say he babysat me. I suppose that's not entirely wrong. I really hate caves. Oh, look at copper. I hate caves. I hate stuff creeping up on me out of nowhere. Yeah, we've been in this one already. You can see a few torches, but we did not explore the whole thing. And I need copper, so I'm gonna start a little time lapse just in case anything funny happens, and we're gonna get in here and just see what we can figure out. Okay? All right. All right. So I went caving for about an hour, and I would say it was very successful, as you will see in the time lapse that preceded this. This is a test clip because actually I'm not sure if the people in my house are being too damn loud for me to actually record right now. But anyway, let's take a look and see how we did. Well, on three. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so I'm going to say this was very successful. You figure each block of raw copper is actually 9 raw copper, right? So each time you smelt one, you get an ingot. So basically 64 blocks of raw copper is equivalent to 64 blocks of copper. So this is about 2/3 of a shulker worth of copper, which I think may actually be close to enough to just about finish the second ball. So yeah, I think it was very successful. All right, so real quick, I want to show you. Let's see if we can do this. Ah, we got it. No, we didn't. Come on. Yeah, why isn't that working? Okay, well, never mind. We'll just climb before I end up killing myself and scattering my loot everywhere. Anyway, so yeah, I want to come up here and show you. Actually, while I'm traveling, let's cut to the time-lapse footage of a little project me and Beyonder participated in. And why can't I find the right direction? There it is. All right, yeah, so based on that time-lapse footage, as you can see, we built a gold farm. It's a Logical Geek Boy design. Really love his designs because they're super simple as far as taking advantage of game mechanics, but really easy to build, and they just work. They're really efficient. He does a great job explaining this stuff in his video. I'll probably go ahead and link that in the description below, just in case you guys want to go check it out. He'll explain it really well. But yeah, basically, I AFK'd for about an hour and got about, I think it was 100 gold blocks worth of gold from this thing. So it works really efficiently. This little contraption, I mean, I say little contraption, Beyonder put together here. He's the redstone wizard. Basically, you turn this lever here, starts this hopper timer. The hopper timer, all these drops go into these droppers here. They're spit out down on these three furnaces. And then, as you just saw here, the hopper timer triggers this piston to push all the things to the middle, and at the same time, this slime block launches them this way. This honey block is technically a little bit skinnier in width. It's not a full block, and so it's that items when they come over here. Watch this. Boom. Okay. So it's sitting on top of that slime block, technically, and then it's going to launch it up in the air. It's going to hit that trapdoor, and then that slime's going to push him across over into this sorting system. Pretty clever. Beyonder's really good at this stuff. I can build simple stuff, but not this. This is too much. But yeah, there's an AFK spot. I usually need slightly more than 2 rockets. Okay. Can never get there on 2 rockets. Where did I go now? Oh, come on. Nailed it. When we're standing up here, you can see I put on the spawning sphere. That's hard to say, by the way. Spawning sphere. Anyway, I can go down back below in a minute and show you. But as you can see, when we're standing here, only zombified piglins can spawn on these platforms, and they're attracted to these turtle eggs that are in the middle. They want to stomp them. That's something crazy. They hate turtles. I don't know. I'm gonna get outside this sphere. That way you can see it better. But they all go and fall, and they die and leave their biddies on there, and we get all the nuggets, turn it into gold, and you know why we need all the gold, because next project, probably in episode 2, we're going to collab again and make a piglin bartering farm so we can get all those goodies. But yeah, you can see here where the sphere is, it basically cuts right down to the bedrock. But that means when we're standing up there at the AFK spot, nothing below this farm loads, nothing outside of this sphere. So we maximize the rates of what can spawn and where we want it to spawn, and it's really smart stuff. But let me go ahead and turn that out. And let me turn out this contraption, and we'll get out of here. And I'll go sign off on this video. Actually, no. Let me show you how far all the copper that we smelted got us from our copper expedition the other day. Okay, so let's see. Where do I want to look? Here we are. Okay. Welcome back to the mega base in the works. Over here, don't want to turn too much yet. You'll see there's my super smelter. Just a quick and dirty. It ain't pretty or nothing. Just I needed to smelt copper, like loads of copper. You guys saw how much I got in the last video. Or not last video, in the last segment or two. So yeah, it all poured out of here. I had this shulker box. 1, 2 rows, and just a little bit, just like all the blocks. And we went ahead, and I have time-lapse footage of putting it together. But we went ahead and started working on the ball number 2, which, as you can see, appears from this angle to be completed. But I ran out of copper. So, yeah, we got to go copper mining again. Yay, I just love mining in the deep dark with the blowy uppy creepers and things. But yeah, so this is going to eventually be, like I think I said earlier, a iron farm. Probably going to have some villagers over here and some villagers over here and a zombie guy in the middle. And we'll get plenty of golems just because who doesn't want a lot of iron? So yeah, and but that's probably going to be about it for this video. Just wanted to get something out there and get started on the Core SMP server. But I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for joining. Bye. That's not the way to do it. Nope. There we go. Who's a good moron? Who's a good moron? Oh, bye.